This is stepladder bowling with a brand new twist. In our first match, Kyle Sherman continues to bid for his first career major against 17-time titleist Sean Rash. The winner takes on Michael Martell, making his PBA TV debut. The top seed winning at the top of the stepladder, defending champion, superstar Anthony Simonson, who is the top seed for the first time ever, must lose twice. For him and him only, it's double elimination.
46 feet in length, and it's very slick, about 28 milliliters of oil across the 39 boards, but you can see where the righties and lefties are going to play this. Now remember, on Friday night, folks, if you tuned in, there's this one danger zone, and it's these gray boards to the extreme outside part of the lane. They're extremely dry. The players can't even use it.
Match one on the way. Kyle Sherman tries for a first career major today against Sean Rash, the future Hall of Famer. USBC Masters action is next on Fox. Sunglasses, first match, Sherman Rash head-to-head. 3-4 seeds. Michael Martell waits as a 2 seed to take on the winner, and then Anthony Simonson. Double elimination is the top seed here today. Dave, Randy, Kimberly, our entire crew, so excited to watch the third major of the 2023 PBA Tour season. Wife Sarah and their daughters, the Rash family, watches closely. Here we go. Underway, stepladder finals. Rash starts. Whoa! Light hit. 1-2, 4-10 washout for Rash. Not the start you wanted at all.
Yeah, and his follow-through looked different as he hits the 3-pin right in the face, leaving the 1-2, 4-10. That, I mean, you rarely see Sean Rash's follow-through go to the left side of his head.
Got a chance.
Lots of cover. He said got a chance, but misses the 10-pin. It's an open frame to begin the match here for Rash. Tough start, but as we know very well, if you have it open, have it take place in the first frame. Here's the youngster Kyle Sherman. His first career major from outside St. Louis. His first shot of the day. First major championship round show for him. It's a great start. And he's got a strike to take advantage of the Rash Open.
Yeah, beauty from Kyle Sherman as we take a look from profile. Just a great game. And you want to talk about a guy that's battled through some injuries. I think Kimberly's got more on what's going on with his hips, but that was a great shot. And you know what I noticed about Kyle on Friday night? I think the last time I saw him look this confident was his last win in 2022 when he won the Cheetah Championship. Kyle using gem on both lanes.
Saw the arsenal, and you see the ball reaction. Looks good. Tattoos the 1-3 pocket. Surgery on both hips over the last few years. And he told us pre-show today he's as close to 100% as he's been. So he's had injury issues, so is this guy. Arsenal for Rash.
Rash using DNA on the right lane and a reality check on the left.
Open the bounce back for the open. Stubborn 8-pin.
Take a look at that ball speed, top right of your corner, almost 20 miles an hour. Kyle Sherman much softer with his speed, about 2 miles an hour slower, and that's the difference in the down lane reaction.
Digging himself a big hole early in the match. Tough conditions. Challenging format. It should be to win a major. There's the 8-pin. There's a strike for Rash. His first of the match.
Rash is playing all hold right now, and he's just trying to pipe it right at the 1-3 where Kyle Sherman's trying to shape it a little bit more.
$70-pin win over Smallwood, as we talked about, then the Chris 5 roll-off. He said to us pre-show, winning a roll-off like that on TV, such a confidence builder. See if it pays off. Look out!
Oh,
Avoids the dreaded 7-10 split, which has only been made 4 times ever on PBA Tour history on TV. Just the 10-pin.
Crazy. You know how many 10 pins were left this week, not counting that one?
How many?
Over 5,500. Oh. Remember, the field size, 390 players.
Ten-pin has the mark. There were a few 7-10 splits made. So 390 bowlers to begin this. 15 games of qualifying, cut to 63 plus. Simo as the defending champ for 64 3-game total pinfall matches. And Anthony Simonson rolled through the competition undefeated.
Yeah, and if you lose early in this format, you end up in the challengers bracket, and you can spend an eternity there.
Tough to get out of it.
You're going to bowl forever.
Fourth for Sherman, works on a spare. Trying to stay clean here, up by 20. Good ball reaction.
You can see that, you're exactly right. That ball reaction there, because his hand is so much up the back and he's trying to really roll it. That ball actually started to make its move and then kind of stopped right at the 1-3. Watch this ball reaction. You know, we talked about it at dinner the other night after Kyle got that massive break to go to a roll-off with 5 when he had a commanding lead. And then he ends up winning in the roll-off to advance to today. It's a good sign.
Rash trying to get back in the match here. It's how you do it. Strikes in the 4th, cuts it to 10. And now, despite the early open, 5th frame here with the turkey can tie it.
Yeah, and remember we talked about it, the issues with his body physically, but when you see Sean Rash's backswing that high, you know he's feeling pretty good.
It's the first thing you pointed out Friday, RP, on FS1 in our contenders bracket in this event. First time we had that on the air. It was fantastic to watch the 6 bowlers get down to 2 to join the top 2 seeds. Match results, there you have it. Bone the 3rd easily. And Patrick Dombrowski was Mr. 10-pin on Friday, and 4 of them in that match.
Look at that.
Rash took advantage, 7-pin there.
Well, that was pretty far left for Sean Rash as you take a look at the numbers and then look at your blue and red line, but not a very good break.
All right, back on it. Thanks for.
Saw a couple blocks the other day.
White screen.
There's a big video screen down lane.
It was coming.
It bothered him a few times on Friday.
Eager to take a shot.
There is a 25-second shot clock. Regroups, that's the right thing to do, Randy, right? Just refocus and get the single pin spare conversion.
Yes, sir.
A chance to tie the match. Now it's 11 pins here. Sherman can expand the lead. Going for a 4th strike in 4 frames to 21 pins. Max scores. Kyle's in the driver's seat. Numbers this week here in Allen Park.
Changing balls on this right lane.
Let's see if it pays off. Sure does. Trip 10-pin.
Yeah, well, he knows what he's doing. And you can see the ball speed right here, 18 miles an hour, 2 miles an hour slower than Sean Rash. And it may not sound like a lot, but if you do the math in 60 feet, man, I'm not good at math, but it's like 50 miles an hour slower.
You're very good at math. I know you from 20 years of working with you. I like the Friends strike song as well. Big fan of Friends myself. Turkey here makes it 31.
There's his road in match play.
Roll off with Vi was a thriller here Friday night.
See how many matches were really close for Kyle.
Got it. Lead balloons to 31 pins.
There's nothing more dangerous than a player that has a good ball reaction, that's peering every shot, and has a lot of confidence. That's Kyle Sherman.
Here he is now in 2023, and Randy's in a big hole. He's down 31 pins.
Yeah, and when you're in this kind of situation as a player, there's really only one thing going through your mind, and that's I have to strike every shot from here on out to have any chance.
It starts here in his 6th frame. Okay.
You know, I know it's a strike, but I don't think Sean is real satisfied with that ball reaction. I mean, this is not something that I would rely on. Whereas you watch Kyle Sherman's ball reaction, it looks great, right? So, you know, these light mixers, and then when he does go flush, he leaves that solid 7. It's just not something that I would be comfortable with.
Former player of the year on tour. He has battled back injury, hamstring injuries. Hasn't been 100% for a long time.
Oh, it's got to hook a lot.
Wants it to hook? It does. He's showing up here. Family is here. We watched him grow up over the years, basically.
Come on, never out of this. You know that. Oh, Kyle.
Sherman wants this one, didn't like it, but hey, sometimes, even though it comes out of your hand, you don't think it's gonna strike.
Yes, sir.
You got them all down anyway. Let's go to Kimberly.
Well, guys, following up on Kyle's road to recovery, he told me another important aspect to remain healthy in the future and for the recovery is he now works out daily. He starts with 40 minutes of stretching and then follows it by a gym workout. He also changed up his diet, eating better, reducing sugar, and sticking with heavy proteins like ground beef and eggs. He told me that this is his main meal, eating it for breakfast, lunch, and even in between blocks.
I don't know about you, Dave, but Kimberly, that sounds delicious to me.
Someone's hungry here. Randy.
Maybe.
Looking for a 5-bagger, yeah.
Hey, Dave, you know what? This isn't a Sherwin-Williams commercial. This isn't a show about Sherman and Peabody. This is the Kyle Sherman Strike Fest.
I love it. He's got the nickel. He's got himself a big lead against Sean Rash here today. And can you see the subscribers and the likes and the views in the video just jumping here on YouTube?
Oh,
Brad and Kyle.
Kyle and Brad do a great job with that.
It's awesome. Gotta check it out on YouTube. Every day they post. Rash wants to show up here. Hey! Okay. The messenger across the deck for the 10-pin.
Yeah, a little assault on the 10 right there for Sean Rash to give him just a small glimpse of hope. Check out this pin action. Coming for you, 10-pin.
Turkey for Rash here. The strike here makes it a 21-pin match. Max scores are so important. It's been a while. Last title, 2021. Knocked off Tampa Tom. Used up both re-racks.
Oh, gosh.
Didn't like it. That's why. 4-9 split.
Knew it off my hand.
And you can see the left right there, blue line, red line,
Well, it was a fun week.
and paid for it. And to cover the 4-9, you got to cut that 4-pin into the 9-pin. And both of them happening on that left lane. He mentioned the solid 7 and now the 4-9. And Sean Rash's tournament has come to an end, but all in all, a great week.
Bowled so well here Friday on TV again. We have a Pabst 6-pack alert. If Kyle Sherman strikes here, he'll win $1,000, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly. Looking for the $1,000. 4-pin. Perfect this week. 4-pin conversions. For a bowler at this level, it's like a slam dunk.
Yeah, he can do it with his eyes closed. 17 of 17. Those numbers and all of our great stats brought to us by our friends at Lane Talk. For more info, go to lanetalk.com.
No problem there. Single pin spare conversion as he marches toward victory. Lane Talk is amazing. Tremendous numbers.
It really is. If you don't have that app on your phone and you're a bowler, you're missing out.
Download it right now.
Do it.
All right, so Sherman's going to advance here. Michael Martell, the lefty from Brooklyn, now lives on Long Island, is next. He has never been on TV. Only 25 years old. Face the red-hot Kyle Sherman, who's been trucking over the competition of late. Shots like that.
Yeah, he's rolling it so nice. And, you know, that ball change came on that right lane in the 5th frame after he almost left the pocket 7-10. And you do that only when you have extreme confidence in what you're doing, and that's what Kyle Sherman has. And what a road it's been for him just to get here. I mean, you really gotta give it to Kyle Sherman, going through not 1 but 2 hip surgeries. To get back to this point is pretty amazing. You know, I spoke with him prior to going on the air, and I said, Kyle, I said, you know, the thing that really, you know, I'm coming off of 4 knee surgeries now, and so I kind of get it, but I said, you're so young. He goes, yeah, you know, the doctor said that it's not all that uncommon. And I said, all right, but what about long term? What's down the road? And he goes, I don't know, a couple of new hips.
Oh, jeez. That's all? 1 surgery in 2018, 1 in October of last year. Trip 10-pin there. He's looking smooth, looking good. KOs the 17-time champ.
What?
2 titles in his career, no majors. Maybe that changes today. The lefty on the show, Michael Martell, is next. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, young man.
Well, and here's another thing that really stands out when we're watching Kyle. He's been in the 50s, like the tournaments that he's bowled this season, right? He's still rehabbing, still recovering. And it's a 4 to 6 month recovery after each one of those torn labrum surgeries to get him back on the lanes, right? But to come into this event and to have the confidence that he has, having 0 success this season, is quite amazing to me. And I think he got a lot of that through winning those matches and those close matches.
Agreed.
En route to getting here today.
100%.